Hey guys, so I'm making some fry tank dividers. It's also going to act as the tank filters. At the moment I've got sponge filters in them, but once this is cycled, I actually plan on having this as the filter. And it's 50ml black foam. It's relatively cheap if you hunt around, and acts as filtration. There is one negative, it's quite large. It does make a fair bit of a mess. It gets quite dirty. But I've got plans to battle that, and I'll talk you through that a bit later. Righto guys, so I was looking for the plastic rods on eBay and I couldn't really find anything that was cheap enough. So I've actually just used coat hangers, $3 a packet, which will do 4 dividers for me. I had to grind a bit of a tip on it, and then I've actually, you can't even see it, I've already got them in this one. So if I grab this corner, it's nice and rigid. I just shoved it in from the side. It is quite a bit of an effort that it keeps trying to poke out the front, and you've just got to keep wiggling it around, twisting it until you get it in. Oh, you can see it on this side. So it's not straight, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to stiffen it up so it doesn't fold over. Righto guys, so I've got one in just to test it out for size. It's looking pretty good. So now I can actually split these guys up. There's a couple of different size groups in there. I feel like if I split them up in the one tank, then at least they're getting good amounts of food. I did a video a long time ago, I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you look up here, there's two 25mm holes drilled. And at the moment I've just got a sponge like roughed up there. That's actually going to be a 25mm uplift, airlift, sorry. And I don't know if what I'm going to do at the bottom, whether I put sponges on it. I think I'll just put sponges on the bottom. That's what I usually do. And then if you come around this side here, it's actually got a return. So if I have that tank divided, have 2 sponges down there pumping up into that tank, this tank is actually doing a full circle, and that's my plan for filtration. I think it'll be pretty good. Obviously the only problem is this sponge is going to be really hard to clean. As soon as I take that out, that means these fish are going to get mixed up. So my plan for that for now is when I sell everything out of one side, or I move everything out of one side, I clean the sponge on that day. And then when I put the sponge in, all I've got to do is put it in like I have here, and put it in diagonally and slowly bring it across, and then I can put all the fish back to one side without any dramas. I think it would give the fish a good bit to graze on too. I'm not really going for like beautiful looking tanks, because obviously it's for breeding, and I do know that it's not going to look the best. Like, it's going to get dirty, and I might cop a bit of hate for that, but I really think it's going to be a good thing. The fish are going to love it. They're going to have something to graze on, as I said, and yeah, we'll see how they go. And it was really inexpensive. Like, I got this sheet for under $100, and it's going to do 8 tanks. Oh no, yeah, 8 tanks for me. So that gives me 16 spaces, and this is all on auto water changes, so I can overstock them quite a lot. And like, obviously that's a huge amount of filtration for the size of the tank. So I'm actually contemplating pushing a tank to its limits to see how much I can actually stock it before the nitrates go up. At the moment they're literally below 10 ppm, so there's plenty of room to move.